Picture this. You're in a relatively affordable car that doesn't have built-in dash cams, and you'd like to add something, but you don't want to get anything flashy that says steal me or incredibly expensive because, again, it's an affordable car. This is the Nextbase Piqo, and it just might be the perfect dash cam for you. If you're not familiar with Nextbase, they've been making dash cams for a long time, and they really are kind of pricey and flashy. They're the kind that usually have big old screens that connect to multiple accessories and really kind of stand out and let you see what you're recording as you're recording it. I don't like that kind of dash cam because anyone walking by might see it as a target for theft, and that's not great. And I don't really need to see video being recorded while I'm driving. I need to keep my eyes on the road. The Pico is actually the perfect solution for all these problems. It's small and easy to hide right behind your windshield. It's relatively affordable. It comes in two variations, 1K and 2K. And I would go ahead and bump up to the 2K resolution if you can. We'll talk about that more in just a second. Getting it set up is actually really easy. You get this out of the box. You have a big long cable, a nice little blue pry tool, and a DC plug that most cars can support at this point. Your first step is to download the app, get this up and running so you can see through the camera on your phone and kind of get it in the position you think you want. Look through your phone and make sure it's actually recording all the screen and not just the sky or only your hood. Once you have that kind of in place, you can go ahead and stick this if you want, but I would wait. Start running your cable. You'll want to run it along the top of your car and use that pry tool to tuck it away, all the way down to the side and over to wherever it is that you can plug in the power cord that this comes with. Then you'll stick this to the windshield, tuck in the little cord, and you're off to the races. Now, there are a few features for this that you should pay attention to. For one, it only records when your car is on if you go with the default cabling system that comes with this camera. If you want this to be able to record while it's parked, you want to go ahead and get either the Pro wiring kit or the OBS wiring kit, and those do cost extra. But if you do that, this will use its built-in collision system, just an accelerometer basically, to start recording if it notices your car gets bumped while it's parked. As far as the camera goes, it's pretty decent. Again, I would opt for the 2K resolution because even at that level, you do miss out on a lot of detail. I couldn't see license plates that were a relative length away that I could see in real life, for instance. And at night, it only got worse. Glare is a problem, especially if you don't clean your windshields on a regular basis. But for the basic purpose of having a dash cam there ready to be a witness in case you weren't at fault in a wreck, for instance, this will do the job. In fact, that became all the more apparent to me the other week when I had to take this down in order to have my windshield replaced, and I wasn't timely about putting it back up. And then, of course, my car was in a wreck and I was not at fault. Thankfully, the details in that case were able to show that I was not at fault. But I really wish I had the camera to have that extra confidence of being able to show the police officer someone pulled out right directly in front of me and I had to brake and I got rear-ended. It's not gonna be perfect though. In addition to not having the world's best image, this is just a front-facing camera. If you wanna have a back-facing camera, you'll have to purchase more units. And again, it only records when the car is on, or if you get that extra wiring kit, when your car gets bumped. And speaking of the bumping, that's how this will record incidents. You put an SD card in here, that's extra too, and it will record video as much as it can, and when the card fills up, it'll start erasing old data. Every time this detects an incident, which is basically the camera got shook hard enough, it will take some video and write protect that video so that just in case the incident is really important, you'll have it later. I found that to be a little too sensitive. I've had that incident ding go off just from going over a hard curb, from the grocery store to the road. But still, I think I'd rather be more sensitive than necessary than not sensitive enough. The worst thing would be is if I was in a wreck, it didn't write protect the video, and I lost it later before I had the chance to get it off the card. You can, of course, take the SD card out to get the video off of it. You can also connect to the app. The app is okay, not great. You need it to set up, and you need it if you want to view video directly off the camera, which is handy if you are in the middle of an incident and you need to be able to get the video right now and you don't have an SD card reader on you. But I have found that every time you go to connect to this over its local Wi-Fi, it fails on the first try. And then on the second try or the third try, it finally connects. It's kind of frustrating, and it's kind of slow and annoying. They have added features that I don't find necessary either, like new little dash cam views that add fun graphics to the video so you could, I don't know, Twitch stream your drives, I guess. But all that's extra. Realistically speaking, this is an affordable little camera that's easy to set up, easy to use, and will be out of the way. It's practically invisible behind a rear view mirror if you get it set up right. And it does a good enough job of recording your drive while you're on the go that you can see what's going on in front of you. Spend more if you need extra views. I think if what you want is an affordable camera that's easy to use, this is the one. Check it out. That's all I have for right now, but please do subscribe to the channel as long as you're here, and I will see you next time. Bye.